Car insurance is at an all-time high right now, but I managed to insure this incredible Aston Martin in my 30s for under £800 for the whole year. With these 5 tricks, you'll be able to save a ton of money, just like I did. So whether you're looking to insure your first car or you're an experienced driver with over a decade of driving experience, this video is still going to save everyone money. Just a quick one, guys. I want to be 100% clear here that none of these tips and tricks are illegal at all. They're all genuine things that I've discovered myself over the years. The first tip is really easy to do, and you guys are going to be amazed by how easy it is to save a huge chunk of money. If you set your insurance start date over 20 days in the future, it's going to give you a lower premium. And even better, set it to start on a Sunday and it'll be even cheaper. Now, this one may surprise you, but there's a good reason why this happens. If you go to insure your car and you're looking to have your start date the next day, this will tell all the insurance providers that you're desperate and you need that cover immediately. So naturally, they can up the price because they know you haven't got as much time to shop around. It's cheeky, but it really does happen. Let me show you now a live example on a comparison website so you can see the massive cost difference.
This is a list of quotes for a policy I've set to start the next day. As you can see, the best price is £895, and then the quotes get higher as we scroll down. Now watch what happens when we set the start date over 20 days in the future. You can immediately see here the price has dropped significantly, with our cheapest now at £764. And if we scroll down here, we can see there's lots of quotes still under £1,000.
As you saw there, this tip can save you hundreds or even thousands of pounds. This is incredibly helpful if you're insuring your first car, but it's going to help too if you've got your renewal coming up. If you're just a little bit more organised and plan ahead, you're definitely going to save a huge amount of money. This next one is a really simple trick. It's completely legal, lots of people do it, and it could save you a huge amount of money. What you need to do is find someone that has a lot of experience driving and add them as a named driver to your policy. It could be your mum, it could be your dad, it could be your uncle. It doesn't actually have to be someone from your family either. It could even be a friend, anyone really. What makes it legit is that person could genuinely need to drive your car from time to time. Don't miss out on this one, guys. Even if you are an experienced driver, try adding someone to your policy and you might be surprised on just how much it can reduce your premium. Another one that may surprise you guys is the huge effect your job title can have on the cost of your car insurance. Now, of course, we have to be honest and legally put our actual job, but the way you describe your job title can have a huge impact on the cost. Here are 2 examples that are completely honest and could save you money.
If you run a plumbing business, rather than writing plumber, you could write company director, which may come up in the system as lower risk and save you money. And if you were employed by a company developing mobile games, you could change your title from games developer to software developer. Something as little as adding games or plumber could increase your premium a lot more than you think.
So I encourage you guys to be creative and experiment with different ways to describe your job title. And of course, guys, you have to be 100% honest. The general rule of thumb is what you're writing has to be an accurate description of what you actually do. The next one is one of the best pieces of advice I could possibly give to a brand new driver, but it's also going to help you out if you're an experienced driver too. In fact, it's actually one of the main reasons I was able to insure this incredible car so cheap. So this tip is, when buying your car, try picking something rare and maybe unusual. Car insurance premiums are mostly based on stats. So if you buy a really popular car, the stats are going to say that this car has crashed way more times because there's just so many more on the road. So the system is going to put this at a higher risk, thus a higher cost to insure.
So if you want to test this on Auto Trader, pick a car brand you like. Here I've gone for Honda. Then open up the model list, and this number here in the brackets is the amount of cars that are currently for sale. We can see here that the Civic is incredibly popular, so we're going to avoid it. But if you look, there's a few cars here that have only 1 or 2 for sale. This is a great way to browse car brands you like and find some of these rare gems.
This also works for experienced drivers too. It's actually exactly what happened to me when I bought my Aston Martin without me even realising or planning it. When I called my provider to add this car to my insurance, I was expecting it to be a lot more to insure than my Mercedes, but I had a huge surprise and it was actually cheaper. This is of course because there are far less Aston Martins on the road, so as far as the stats are concerned, less are crashing and it's a lower risk. So the rule of thumb here is to think about the car you're buying if you want cheaper insurance. It's crazy to think this, but you might actually find that buying a rarer car with a bigger, faster engine is actually cheaper to insure than a really popular little car with a tiny engine. So this is a really helpful tip. The last tip I want to share with you guys is to always use a comparison website to make sure you get the cheapest quote. But of course, you guys probably already know about these websites, you're already using them, so what we're going to discuss is how to use them most effectively. These websites are incredibly clever. They collect your data, they build a profile of you, and they're not going to give you the best quotes unless you're completely new to the game. So we've got to trick them. The easiest way to do this is by clearing your browser's cache, cookies, and creating a whole new account with a brand new email address. And if you want to go one step further, you can use incognito mode on your browser. This is all incredibly easy to do, and you may be surprised how much it can reduce your premium, because if you're a new customer, they're going to want to give you the best deals to get your business. So there we have it guys, that is my 5 tips to get cheaper car insurance. Now, I'm confident that just one of these tips is going to save you a good amount of money, but the real power is when you combine all 5. Then you're going to have a huge saving. So I really hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did manage to get your insurance cheaper from using these tips, make sure to post it in the comments below. I love to hear a happy story. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time.